Have you seen any indication that Dante could lose control or even potentially be a threat to Rocco or Charlotte?
No. Nothing like that. Although Valentine is concerned for Charlotte, and that's what got me looking into all of this. But I think that if Dante is still suffering from PTSD, then it's more in the context of his work. It's an undercover problem rather than a domestic one. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the WSB hasn't given you any information at all.
No. Only the name of his doctor, Warren Kirk.
Kirk's death was a shock. Have you learned any more about that, whether he was targeted or if it was a random act of violence?
Geneva police say the latter. I don't believe that for a second.
Tracy didn't want you behind the wheel. That's why she drove you home.
Let's just stop and think about that, shall we? Does that sound like Tracy Quartermain to you?
I think she gets a bad rap. I mean, underneath all the thorns, Tracy does have a heart.
I know you're friends, but I wasn't driving drunk.
Okay, well, Tracy says otherwise.
Do you remember the night when I cut my arm on the glass? Even then, something was nagging at me. Her version of events is not the truth.
Okay, let's say you're right. Why is Tracy lying about what happened?
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out. We were at the Metro Court, and she pulled me away from Olivia, saying that she wanted to catch up. He's a stupid, drunken one-nighter. Didn't mean anything, but he did cheat on his wife, and Olivia should know, and Ned's not going to tell her, but I've got no intention of breaking up the marriage.
You may have no intention, Alexis, but you're drinking again, which can lead to loose lips, misjudgments, and even blackouts. You can say something to Olivia and have no recollection that you did it. Has that ever happened to you before?
That's it, we're done. See, that makes sense.
What makes sense?
Tracy pulled me away from Olivia because she thought I was going to tell her that I slept with Ned. She didn't want Olivia to find that out.
So she forced you to drive and put her own life in danger?
I know, I'm right.
Wait, what? Where are you going?
To the Quartermains. I need to get a car.
I'll drive you.
Are you sure? The truth is at the Quartermains, and I'm going to find it.